Today I'm gonna tell you the 5 differences between 2014 show Penny Dreadful and 2020 show Penny Dreadful City of Angels. In 2014 show, Eva Green plays the character of Vanessa Ives. Her character is conflicted with her own demons and is unsure of her true purpose and continuously fights with it. In 2020 show, Natalie Dormer, yes, the beloved character from the Game of Thrones, she plays the character very differently as her character is a bit more came to terms with her supernatural powers and is very sure of her true purpose. Show starts off as she is the bad guy and has different personalities like we are watching The Split. The genre of 2014 show is very different than the 2020 show City of Angels. As in 2014 show, it revolved more around the horror part of genre and gave us a chilling feeling every time something significant happens. Whereas in the City of Angels, show is running several stories at the same time and focuses on crime genre. In 2014 show, the mystery surrounding each of the character was very captivating. As there was more thriller than action, we were left with sense of impatience to watch the next episode of what will happen. While in the City of Angels there is mystery to the show, but they reveal too much way too early and not many things are left to the imagination. Only the investigations of different stories will reveal more as the show progresses. In 2014 show included the various characters of very well-known backstories that they didn't have to explain the backstories of most of the characters in the show. For example, Dracula, vampires, Dorian Gray, Dr. Frankenstein and his monster. They only had to reveal the story of Vanessa Ives as the story progressed. In City of Angels, the lore is mostly Mexican and most of us are not familiar with backstories of these supernatural characters. And either the show is gonna spend too much time to explain or leave us to Google ourselves. The 2014 show had action, but it had more of Game of Thrones vibe, with very interesting dialogues throughout the show with more revelations of supernatural and less to do with the current situation. But as the 2014 show took place in Victorian London and City of Angel takes place mid-1950s, so I understand why they have more racism and detectives and skepticism in it. Overall, both shows are pretty well crafted and are different than each other, and both lead roles are done by very professional and very well acting. But I would have liked a more horror than crime in the show. The reason why 2014 show didn't do as well as it could because it was running beside Game of Thrones. My recommendation is to watch both the shows but in order. That was all for today. Leave comments with any suggestions, like the video and subscribe.